Hey friends, thanks for joining me today for this review of the Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey from the Philadelphia Flyers. We've looked at a couple of teams in the past couple of days. Their Reverse Retro jerseys, only about maybe 6 teams so far. The majority of the jerseys I still have yet to review, but this video is all about focusing on the Philadelphia Flyers. If you want to see those future videos, please hit the subscribe button if you are new. But the Philadelphia Flyers came out with this jersey, and not just this jersey, but something else. The jersey is... It's fair. It's a fair jersey, but it's the other thing that's even more interesting than the jersey. We're going to look at all kinds of photos, dive into this, and let's start off with one of the first photos that I saw of this jersey actually released by the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's bring it up on the screen. All right, so here we have it, the full uniform, basically, of the Philadelphia Flyers Reverse Retro, and I love it. I love the fact that they released this so early. 90% of the teams, 95% of the teams just released photos of the jersey. Some teams didn't even do that. So it's great the Philadelphia Flyers not only are showing us the jersey, but showing us a bit of the uniform as well. And that's part of the other little tidbit that we're going to look at here in a second. But first impressions of what we can see here is, hey, that looks familiar. This is essentially the reverse of last series 1.0 Reverse Retro. So this is, this isn't really innovative. I don't even know if I'd call it a retro. It is a nice jersey. Individually, regardless of series, they made a really good decision from a branding perspective. It matches the previous Reverse Retro. It generally matches their kind of same brand now. So as a portfolio of uniforms and jerseys, this one absolutely makes sense. It's not risky. Fans aren't going to become extremely upset by it or embarrassed. It's just a really safe decision for them to do this. And I mean, it is safe, but it is a nice jersey. So it's not going to be ranked number one in my rankings of the Reverse Retros because they played it safe a little bit. But it's definitely not going to be last. It's a nice jersey. So first impressions, other than what I just said, was the NHL orange logo totally complements this jersey because obviously the Philadelphia Flyers use orange. So a bit of orange in the logo, a bit of orange in the sleeves and the gloves, and then boom, right up there to add some balance in that logo. So they got lucky a little bit. The next photo here is the back of the jersey, and I think I'm in the minority here. I actually kind of like that the Flyers do this on some of their jerseys. Whatever color, primary color the jersey is, like here, it's white. They have a completely black nameplate just put over top of it, and then they put white lettering on top of that to make it almost look like it's like the negative space of the black, as if like the letters are actually cut out on the black piece of fabric. It's not. It's fully black, and then the white letters go on top. I kind of like that look. I don't know why. I have no logical reason to tell you why I like it. It's just, personal preference. I do like it. You can see that also, or that method also on their alternate black jersey. I think the nameplate is orange. Next photo here we have is of the full official uniform during the game. If you've seen it already, then you know what I'm talking about, know what I'm hinting at. But it looks great. I'm surprised there's not any orange in the socks though. Not that the black and white socks look bad. I just would have expected to see maybe a little bit of orange down below. Let's go to the next photo. That's just kind of a close-up of the jersey. A really good look at the shoulders. The colorization comes all the way from the neck. There's no bit of orange. It's just straight black right from this little tiny section that some teams decide to change color of. But it's black, and then boom, into the shoulder, the perforated region, and then right down the arm. So a really good flow of black color coming down. And then the NHL logo, you can see, perfectly complements the orange in the logo down below. Now, the next photo is kind of what I've been hinting at if you've not seen it. If you've been paying attention, the lower half of his body has changed from the previous photo that we looked at of the full uniform. That's right, he's actually wearing pants. When we say hockey pants, they're not technically pants. They're shorts, but we say hockey pants. These are literally hockey pants, and it's a really good callback to the retro uniform that the Flyers used way back in the day. Let's go to the next photo because we get to see them in all their glory with the orange stripe coming all the way down, the Flyers logo at the bottom just on the ankle there. It looks ridiculous. Like this would never fly in a current modern NHL uniform, AHL uniform, whatever other modern league you want to throw in. I just don't see this ever happening again. But I love the fact that they brought it back, and it was just for warm-ups. So that's why I kind of hinted at that earlier. I said in-game. The uniform you saw earlier was the in-game version. This is just for warm-ups, just for nostalgia reasons, and I love it. Now, the thing about this is, in 10 years, when we think back to these pants and this decision that the Flyers made, we're going to say, oh my God, remember that time that the Flyers wore those awesome retro pants in the uniform? I can't believe they did that. That was actually really cool. What jersey did they wear with that? Oh, right, the Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. That's going to become secondary. And that's really how I can kind of maybe sum up this jersey. This is not a standout jersey. It's going to kind of fall back into the background a little bit. It's going to become a little bit forgotten. The decision to go with these pants was a great decision, but when people remember this uniform, they're going to remember the pants. They're almost going to probably forget about the jersey a little bit, which is unfortunate, but I think that's how it's going to go. The next photo is a close-up of the actual bottom of the pants with the Flyers logo. It looks really, really good. Again, love the decision here. And then the next photo, which is maybe one of the best photos, is during the warm-up when they actually wore it on the ice. Having a great time here. And it looks ridiculous, but it looks so amazing at the same time. Like it's a meme, but it's a great meme. The next photo you can see, again, from a different angle. This is the last photo that we have to look at. And again, it looks silly. It looks actually absolutely ridiculous. But it's great for photos, it's great for the fans, and it's great for the old fans as well to kind of it makes them not forgotten. Like, hey, oh man, the Flyers still remember the old days. They still remember way back then, and it's great that they're honoring it. So I think this is cool for the younger fans to see some tradition in the Flyers and maybe the NHL and uniforms in general, and also for the old fans as a bit of a callback to them in that era. So a really cool decision by the Philadelphia Flyers. Absolutely love it. Let's go back to the first photo. Give you my final thoughts here on this. So my original ranking out of 10, or rating rather, was 7 out of 10. That was my initial first impression rating. I'm probably in the same ballpark, between like 6.5 and 7.5, around the 7 range. And that's has nothing to do with me not liking the jersey. I think it's a fine jersey. It is very average for the most part. It's got lovely color. It's got nice striping, unique kind of design, other than the previous Reverse Retro copying it. But it just kind of like what I said a couple of minutes ago, just to echo that, this one is going to fall back into the background. It's just not going to be a standout jersey in people's minds. People are going to forget about it, and for that reason, for the fact that they played a little bit safe from a Reverse Retro standpoint, I have to kind of knock a couple of points off. So 7 out of 10, I think, is a very fair rating. I don't even think Philadelphia fans would disagree. There's probably Flyers fans watching this video who kind of feel the same way as me and think, yeah, that's a nice jersey, but I was kind of hoping they'd take a little bit of a risk. But there's absolutely Flyers fans who, disagree and think that this is the perfect Reverse Retro, and that being a little bit too harsh on them. There's no right or wrong opinion, and that's kind of what I like about this channel and this community, that 98% of you guys understand that and are absolutely okay with agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, and leaving those comments down below in the comment section. I really appreciate that about the community. It's that 2% that's very frustrating. But yeah, if you have an opinion on this jersey or this uniform, warm-up or regular uniform, please leave those comments down below. And if you don't have a couple minutes to leave a full opinion or a full comment, if you just want to rate it out of 10, make that your comment. That would be cool too. Then I can get a really good impression about what my YouTube subscribers and followers, how they feel about this uniform and about this jersey. That's one of the most valuable things about this channel, is not really anything that I do, is that the fact that if I make a video on a certain topic, I can give my opinion. I'm just a talking head, but then I can collectively look at all your opinions and then store that up here for future videos and think back, oh, you know what, the majority of people actually kind of feel this way, or the majority of my viewers actually kind of feel this way. So it helps me. So if you've got a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, leave your opinions down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear how you think about this. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos just like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below if you are new. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the majority of teams I still have to review, so we'd love to see you in those future videos. If you did enjoy this video, obviously hit the like button. That definitely helps the channel, and I'll catch you in those future videos. Adios.